Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a very good defense. The Saints are top 10 in fewest points allowed, and they'll be up against a Niners offense that wants to hang a big number on them.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
See what we got here.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
Third.
Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. David Irving in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Been a long day.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33.
A rookie.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard
punt.
punt. Well done.
3
and
games.
The Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Come in and make a name for himself. He's 72 overall. But he got 96 speed. He already up to a 75 in 3 games. So he's work.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Yeah, we're just gonna soften him up a little bit. See what his D working with. I ain't never played this guy before.
6 yards to go here on second down. They run it again with Kamara. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Be aggressive?
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Me thinks I should be aggressive. He's manning up. Like a blitz. You might got something here, boy.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Flater, right side.
Good read, Breeze. Good read.
Before he's brought down at the 42.
Really good defensive
Breeze
call.
finding Flater for New Orleans first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On second down, here's Breeze.
Man, Kamara should have hit the out route on the option, man. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, I should have just hot ride him to the out route. Should have relied on the computer to do it. You know they're gonna make the wrong feed.
They're going to protect you as best they can, and if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
You're supposed to be my. Who is that over there? 27 over there, going like Bruce Leroy. Man.
On third and long, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Blake. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up.
Oh, the Packers lost? Packers 8-1. They were undefeated.
Now Breeze will hand to his fullback. This is Johnson. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive,
moving the ball quite with the Rook.
And big man with football is
the Rook got that speed to get out there, man.
Second
I don't know.
Following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Breeze to throw on second down. His throw incomplete. He was trying to
seen the safety drop down.
And it's 3rd and short.
This team is not going to make it easy
Still
for
thought
them.
he was going to play
group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their
pass
ball
defense.
game. We'll
He's going to try to hit him with this draw.
As it progresses.
I should have. See, this is what I wish I had Henry still healthy.
The 8th play of the
he got
drive
injured for the season on like his
3rd and 3.
third carry of the season. Yeah, they're like in the zone.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him.
There you go.
First down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now they send the tight end in motion left. The play clock's running down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play call,
that
may
again.
Change your sequence
That's
now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
He's still out his defense.
Just a short
Oh, he didn't get in?
Oh,
come on.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
Yeah, and goal line. We
commit
fast.
to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Yeah, we fast. We're going to take this chance. If we screw up, we screw up.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And the contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was a good little defensive call, man. I don't even know if I done seen what. Oh, okay, I see what that is. I don't never run that goal line formation.
Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Yeah, we're going to take our 3 and play defense.
And Bullock will put this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense,
oh man, let that go.
After letting them run that much offense.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here too.
That was some good blocking right there, but they picked up the block.
Before he's out of bounds.
Good
a
block.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was patient.
And after the play on the ground, that brings
might
up
go over the
2nd
top.
down here.
Watch the play action.
2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. On 2nd down.
There you go. There you go.
He will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable.
We're going to man you up.
Well on 2nd down and short.
We're going to man you up. I don't think your receivers can beat me over the top.
Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
There we go. I don't want that one. What the one with the... I guess I just convert this.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Yes, sir.
Tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation.
Once we get a turnover,
is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man?
He's trying to go for your throat.
Running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara.
He didn't throw the touch me, man.
Brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Kamara said, "No, man, this Rick ain't gonna take my spot. Let me give me. I'll give you a breather, though."
They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
See what this counter working with. I usually don't run counter plays. Hopefully he's shooting his zone. Might cover 2 again.
Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Johnson.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And I'm glad he didn't fumble in there. Let's try some breeze, see what we got.
Now a play fake. Breeze.
Oh!
That's definitely going to be
wide in position, catch the ball.
Incomplete in the end zone.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
That was my fault. How do you have that easily? Guess I was wrong.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Breeze now to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Good defense. I should have hit that hook route that I thought with a hot route
defensively to get there and jar it loose.
Agreed. That was really
right.
nicely done because there's no pass interference.
Field goals ain't gonna work.
Excellent to get in there and knock it away. A win for the defense, and it brings up 4th down.
So that scores now on their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of
one
scores
is okay, not 2. Especially off that turnover. You're supposed to get 7.
Against this defense, so they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They start the drive with Hyde, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
We coming again. What are you gonna do?
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Stephon Anthony coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Bring some more heat.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense
kept the tight end in the block. Let's go.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24.
Y'all just ain't gonna block nobody. Y'all just gonna
so possession goes over here
chauffeur him down to the kick return. Could have pushed him. Good.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
See if we can get out this trap.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
They ain't need to have nothing on that.
Here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Let's go. Make the right read, Breeze. Make the right read out here. Oh, he got his linebackers out here? All right.
Now Breeze throwing on second down.
Hold on. Good kick.
It's Blake. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Reuben Foster said, no soup for you.
That outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
And I picked the wrong play. You're going to might as well call the timeout.
Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh!
And this is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it'll bring up third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away.
Kick another field goal.
Incomplete.
They ain't gonna let Michael Thomas get nothing.
The Saints on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
You know, whenever I got sacked.
And Bullock will put this one through, and that will make our score 9-0. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back
just make him pay for it if you try to be greedy.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Hyde.
There you go, Joy.
Up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive
line not helping him much. Down up.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 2nd quarter score from KC. And the Chiefs have jumped
get up, man.
early into their ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They start the 2nd half with Kamara. Yeah, nice yardage.
Man, my fullback is stupid.
He's up to about the 24-yard line.
He came down and picked up his safety like he was supposed to.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Man, my Ricky got hurt. Man, come on, man. Everybody getting hurt this season. I picked the wrong play. My hand-eye coordination is terrible. What is this?
Time running out here on the play clock. Breeze going to throw.
Oh, good deep.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
You in cover 2?
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Oh, that was a nice pick right there.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And into the end zone.
I can't even get mad at that. That was a and now I'm a rookie injured. Foot fracture, so he finna be.
I don't know who all is to blame.
I'm down to my first and fourth string running back. 2 running backs. Man, that was a hell of an interception. I can't even get mad at that. I could have threw it a little bit earlier. He was on the sideline.
Within a couple at 9-7 now.
All right, Kamara, you're going to have to lead us to the promised land.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You let him back in the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
See, like for that cover 2, we're going to have to get some. Me get a second and short. We got some for that cover 2. He in it again. Nah, in the cover 2 cover. Flat on one side, deep third on the other side.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
You might be cooking, boy.
Again, it's Kamara.
Yo, guess not. Who is that? Bowman?
Should be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Breeze. Looking right sideline, that's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans.
You seen him beat the jam.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
where did he get that TD back?
And I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Defensive line came to play today.
Want to stay positive.
They usually ain't nothing in the backfield.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
And I missed the dang tackle trying to big hit it. And he ain't passed it before time.
A solid gain of 15 yards in the
I'm
sticks
trying to
move.
big hit him when I just should have ran down there and wrapped him up.
Being a game of
Trying to be
strength and
greedy.
brawn, it's also a game of
Go.
mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here, 2nd and 7. Now Garoppolo.
Come on, man. You got to come down. He's steady falling back when the tight end running straight into him.
Sideways, right near the 39.
They're going to have to fix that next year, man.
Yards on the play.
Deep safeties just play like he retarded.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second down following the run. To throw is Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. It's Schaefer. And he gets this one all the way down inside
Man,
the 15.
that was a hell of a pass.
Good pick up there at 22.
I don't know
This
what
drive, it's been a good mix. 3
Lattimore
passing
was looking
plays,
at.
3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
A 10th carry for Hyde. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Make him take this field goal, boy.
3rd and 11 situation. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. There's Garoppolo.
Oh, come on. He forced it.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line,
need that. He forced
really
it.
turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the deficit trimmed to 6
we need
now
a
at
point.
16-10. So the drive stalls out, but they are able
Mike
to put
Thomas,
3 points on the
you
board.
got to do
Yeah,
something.
just a yard or 2 shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he Taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Somebody block Bowman over there,
and when
man.
you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They begin on the ground.
And they just let him run right through there. Oh, my goodness, man.
The 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Now Breeze. He's going to fire one deep over into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And it's a big turnover there on the final play.
I don't know why I just threw it up like I didn't see him standing there. I still threw it. I don't know what I was thinking about. I just threw it up.
As we hit the 4th and final.
Threw it up. He's gone.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Thank you too much, man. Watch the streak.
Now Hyde running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Cameron
I got this sack because he was still coming open over the middle.
Defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Yes, sir.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. And this one's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I thought he was just running over the route.
I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A give running right, it's Hyde. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. David Irving in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
No, Jack, Patriot. Green 39.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's
what they call.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
We get this stop. It's for sure over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Wake in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Yeah, he put that in there.
Here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. David Irving. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Green 39. Green 39.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
On the ground, this is Kamara down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards.
Watch tight. Tight here right. Hurry up.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Complete here, it's Hyde. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Watch tight end. Tight right. All right, here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. David Irving
defense
in there to get him, and
man
that's sack
having the
number 8
offensive
for
line.
him on the year.
And I'm on balance. I ain't even on aggressive. We still play like this every game.
Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He dumps it to Hyde. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll wind wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Green 39. Green 39. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Check right. Now let's go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to find Decker.
Man, how did he get that in there like that?
Third with a solid gain of 23. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Let's go.
Garoppolo on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Decker again the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get one.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. David Irving in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us.
The game.
We
I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.
We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.